Ladies and gentlemen, StarKiller Armory here. Just wanted to talk to you about this new saber that I built for a couple minutes. This, of course, is going to be on sale on IRA here very shortly, about the time you should be seeing this video. This is my third attempt at making my first video. I realized about 20 minutes ago that I had talked for upwards of 9 minutes about a Nano Biscotti saber, and I don't think any of you have 9 minutes to kill to watch a video about a lightsaber, so let's make this short and sweet. This is a Nano Biscotti lightsaber version 3 with flash on clash. It has a Tri-Cree amber white LED. The activation switch is a 16mm anti-vandal, which is being hidden by this kind of cool distressed leather wrap that I came up with. The body, of course, is MHS. I've included a Cover Tech clip. Got a custom shroud work with some, a custom shroud with some weathering and battle damage here. You kind of envision the saber as belonging to somebody who fought in the Clone Wars and then was exiled for a long time on a desert planet. Looks very well taken care of, but yet it definitely shows its age. It's been there, done that kind of a weapon. So the internals, I modified a TCSS Delrin removable 18650 battery holder to work with this build. I didn't actually weather the grooves. That's just grease and, you know, going in and out and in and out. It looks kind of dirty. I'll have all of the threads cleaned up and re-greased and made real pretty for you. I haven't actually dueled with this saber or anything, so what you're getting is a new lightsaber that just looks old. So here we have a TCSS chassis. I assume this is Delrin that I have modified. Instead of holding a removable 18650 battery, I have a 3400 milliamp hour pack PCB protected in there. There's a recharge port right here, and there's a Nano Biscotti version 3. SD card access is very easy. The recharge port just kind of lays here. Because it's a Nano Biscotti and has a deep sleep mode, you don't need a kill key here. So, and it actually really doesn't interfere with the SD card too much. I don't foresee it actually, you know, popping the SD card out. So yeah, that just lays down in there like that. Recharge it, stick the plastic back on, kind of isolates all the electronics from the inside of the hilt, and then take care to make sure the wires aren't all bunched or overly twisted as you go to stick it back in. Don't pull the chassis out farther than needed to get SD card access and recharge the thing. I wouldn't recommend that. The wires are long enough, they're twisted in there, but I'd say leave it right about there. That would be the best bet. If you see hot glue, that's because I took an extra measure, like you'll see in some of Mad Cow's videos, and just placed hot glue where I foresaw wires bending or pinching or you know, possibly breaking just from movement. I didn't want that to happen. So the hot glue isn't actually holding anything in there. It's just to protect the wires and make sure that they're not bending around like crazy. So that just goes back in the hilt like that until that plastic can be just a little bit tricky. Okay, until that goes in, put the pommel back on. Threads are very smooth actually. And fire up. Nano Biscotti comes with light meat and dark meat, and of course it's compatible with any other sound font from Plectrum Labs, or made for Plectrum Labs. The amber is very bright, so of course not as bright as a green or a blue, but it's on par with Tri-Cree red, I would say. It looks really yellow in this picture. It's much more of a pumpkin orange if you're looking at it in person. So you have the flash on clash, which is great looking. Actually, I really like it. Of course, it has two sound fonts. So I designed this thing to be very battle worthy. I don't foresee you being able to break it by dueling. It's really a great saber. I don't want to sell it. I'm very attached to it. My blood, sweat, and tears went into it literally. I hand filed the shroud. I stabbed myself quite good with a file while I was making the saber, and my favorite dog died while I was actually building it. So there you have it, blood, sweat, and tears. I really hope whoever gets it enjoys it, and yeah, this will have kind of a impromptu warranty. I will cover it for any defects that I have possibly created, any problems with soldering. If you don't duel with it and it just stops working, send it back to me. I'll figure it out and fix it. If you duel with it and you break it, send it back to me. I'll work up probably a very small fee and send it back to you. I don't foresee that happening though, because I built this thing very tough. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. StarKiller Armory out.